Welcome to Bodega Nights. My name is Martin. We got the ironic gamer Miko, and as well we have Sue's Norm. I said Norm. We're kind of confused with the handle, but you have explained why. This is a Zoom account that's been logged into your computer randomly. So how are you guys doing?
All good. Kind of tired, but all good. Slightly tipsy. Just had some white wine because I was told that if you have spicy food, white wine fixes a problem. I don't know if it removes the spiciness or you just get really, really tipsy. Either way, the spiciness seems to be gone. The reason for that? Not sure.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. It's it gets you drunk enough to not notice the spice.
It's kind of like those antihistamines. Do they work? I don't know, but you're going to be knocked out. Can't be sniffling if you're in a coma. Are we stuck? Uh-oh. Did something happen?
Stuck where?
Oh, no, like suddenly went all quiet, and then my screen looked like it just stopped.
Well, it does that because there's no video here. So speaking of drinks, Norm, what were you drinking a few seconds ago?
I'm still drinking it now, Martin. It's citron tea. Because, we generate the vitamin C somehow. And hot water,
What's the difference of taste between a citron tea, a chamomile tea, a green tea, and an Earl Grey? Which one is your favorite?
This is basically lemons and honey. And hot water.
It's a bit more, it has a tang on it. It's like green tea plus lemon. Or like mint. Actually, I gotta get me some tea after this. But speaking of tea, god damn, there's a lot of tea going on in certain fandoms I'm in. Like, man, I want to...
stuff I'm currently following is all the quote-unquote Lucasfilm rumors.
Oh my god, okay, let's start on that then. This seems to have more quote-unquote tea from what the cool kids say.
Pretty much the three biggest things is the... one of the cuts of the the final film, not Last Jedi, that would be Rise of Skywalker, which was the quote-unquote Lucas cut, which apparently was shown to investors, which ended with investors becoming absolutely upset it was not shown in the film. Another one is the essential rebranding of Galaxy's Edge back to supposedly Tatooine, because let's be honest, Galaxy's Edge was supposed to be Tatooine. And the other one is the supposed return of George Lucas with the removal of Kathleen Kennedy. Are any of those rumors backed up, I think? Not much beyond hearsay, though there is a lot of hearsay, some very prominent people.
Oh my god.
So it's getting interesting.
Oh my god.
And the Galaxy's Edge, I'll be honest, has a lot of credence because people don't realize this. Galaxy's Edge was okayed and set up well before Force Awakens.
Yeah.
And if anyone who's seen Batuu, be it the photos or things, we kind of know this was supposed to be Tatooine.
Because it is.
But for some reason, someone thought, no, let's make it new. Let's make it for the younger people. And I'm just like, you realize the old people like me have the money, and the younger kids still care about Fortnite, not Star Wars.
Yep.
But someone out there figured, no, children have money. Like, no, that's not at all how this works. We have money. Make us give you money for old things. Seriously, you don't have to put much effort in this.
Nah, I think what they meant about money is their parents have money and they can, harass them and cry about it and, throw a tantrum about it. But they'd rather, like you said, they'd rather get more skins on Fortnite, more stuff on their mobile
more digital
app.
Purchase, other things. And the thing is, Star Wars is what it is because of... Fair enough, old fans. Are there new fans? Of course there are. I'll agree to 100%. But guess what? The ones who've bought the most things and Jenny have the most things to throw are the older fans, for the sheer fact that, one, they are older and have been absorbed in this system much longer, and the other is they actually have income.
And
very solid income.
Speaking of that, and speaking of Star Wars, I've been listening to a wrestling figure podcast that does delve sometimes into Star Wars because one of the hosts is a fan. And even the toy line doesn't seem to have a good news in recent years. Like, for the
latest stuff.
Toy lines, there's not even a Rise of Skywalker toy line. I think
that one is actually, there's a reason for that one.
Yeah?
The main reason for that one is actually because of issues that happened in TFA and TLJ. Because lots of characters were essentially leaked by toy lines. So during the Rise of Skywalker, they actually did not give information to toy companies and toy makers, so everyone was just left in the dark.
Because Toyland sometimes spoiled the... Okay.
Yeah, and, a good example of that was Snoke. Snoke was pretty much fully revealed because of a toy.
Oh my god. That is so stupid.
To fix that, they just said, we'll just not give anyone any access.
Right. No Rise of Skywalker for you guys.
Rise of Skywalker, well, let's put it this way. Toy line, I mean, you just generally get red versions of some troopers.
Yeah.
Some new characters that you didn't really care about. And yeah, I'm not saying The Rise of Skywalker was a bad film, but I'm also not saying it was a good film. It was just kind of like, okay, yeah, I guess this passes, but it's not something that will sell me toys. It's not something that's going to make me, yeah, I can't wait for this to come out. It's more like, okay, sure. That was, yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of the old Toylands, like The Force Awakens and from The Last Jedi, they did some stats, and from The Force Awakens, when you compare it to the last one, which would be The Rise of the Sith, right?
No, that's the last one is the film prior Force Awakens. Yeah, that would be Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. From there, the number started to dwindle. Like from The Force Awakens, it was, I think, around 80 or something kinds of Toyland to after that would be Rebel One, I think.
Rogue One, you mean?
Rogue One, damn.
Which let's be fair, Rogue One was essentially part of OT with some new things thrown in.
Yeah, I actually like that one. So it dwindled down there. It further dwindled down when they had the toy line of The Last Jedi. And did Solo have a toy line?
Yes, it did. Problem of the Solo was by that time people had just been so tired with what was coming up. So which is kind of sad because in fairness, Solo itself was actually a pretty fun film if you enjoyed Westerns. However, coming to that, Star Wars is not a Western. Star Wars is high fantasy.
Yeah,
but being someone who enjoyed Westerns, I actually did enjoy aspects of Solo.
Okay.
The sad part about Solo is the part I wanted longer was that he won the shortest parts.
What?
Like 2 sections. One would essentially be Corellia, which is the first time we got to see it in a movie, this homeland of Han Solo, and the battle sequence of Mimban. Both those things like, oh, this is going to be really cool. Oh, we're not going to stay here long at all. That's kind of sad. Corellia, because Corellia is a major industrialized plant where you see lots of the Star Destroyers being made. So, hey, that would be cool. Oh, we don't get that.
What?
Then Mimban. Oh, this is cool because Mimban, what most people don't realize, what made it really interesting is that was one of the few times you actually get to see the Imperial military go into an Orthodox war. Like, these were not rebels. These were actual other soldiers. And what made it extra interesting is the Mimbanese troopers were trained by Republican clone soldiers. So essentially you had clone-era technology, clone-era tactics, clone-era fighters fighting Imperial soldiers in a movie. And what do we get? 5 minutes. Unless you get the Blu-ray where you get to see the extended cut, which honestly the extended cut was pretty awesome. Again, we wanted to get more of that, like, oh, can we get a Mimban sequence, like a longer one, to get to see how Solo is? More of that? No, we essentially got about maybe 12 minutes of Mimban, then essentially they went to a different planet.
Oh, man. But speaking of Solo and being it as a Western, how did you like The Mandalorian then?
Mandalorian was fantastic. It felt like a classic Western. And it kind of sounds weird to say, but it felt like Star Wars.
Well, it is Star Wars.
No. When I say it felt like Star Wars, I said it actually felt like an actual Star Wars thing. Oh. Because I'll be honest, TLJ was interesting. ROS was interesting. Same with TFA. But it felt like something made in the Star Wars world, not Star Wars. Whereas Mandalorian felt like this is a Star Wars thing. It kind of had me remembering the old games like Shadow of the Empire, which essentially was a Star Wars game that had no lightsabers.
Whoa. Like, none at all?
None. Shadow of the Empire, you played as Dash Rendar, pretty much a friend of Han Solo, and you started in the planet of Hoth, and you generally had little bits of Empire Strikes Back, But essentially, it went its own way. Of course, the entire story is now called Expanded Universe, or like now Star Wars Legends. But that was a fun thing. That was Star Wars, and it was Star Wars without lightsabers. That's why I even enjoyed Rogue One, which is essentially Star Wars devoid of lightsabers. You get to see another section of the universe that felt real. It felt authentic to this entire world. Whereas TFA and felt like a remake of A&H. Last Jedi was interesting just because, I'm going to get so much like flack for this one. I genuinely enjoyed Last Jedi just because it tried to be different. Though I will accept there's so many flaws in that film. I just appreciate the fact that they decided we're going to try something different versus playing it too safe. Which TFA did. It played it way too safe, but that's understandable. It's the first episode into a new trilogy after so many years, so it playing safe at that point, sure. TLJ played a little too far to the side. Then TROS basically became, how can we try to keep things together? And apparently there were supposedly 4 to 5 cuts of the film made. And they had been filming until a month before the film premiered.
Holy smokes.
There were still apparently some reshoots being done as far as November, as I've been told. Which I'm here, that is insane. How do you do reshoots a month prior premiering your film?
Speaking of the Star Wars franchise, if George Lucas comes back and She Who Must Not Be Named is left to be kicked out, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Because some of our friends don't like how divisive she has made the fandom. Or has the fandom have always been divisive?
Very divisive. Yeah. But yeah, the fandom has always been divisive. I mean, if you want to see how fans can be at each other's necks, just look at Expanded Universe, saying like which one should be the true canon, which one should not. Were there poor choices made by her? I'll agree, yeah, there were some poor choices made. However, at the same time, there were probably some good choices as well. I do appreciate the fact that they're trying to reach out to a younger audience because that is the new level of fans. I will agree. Yeah. The new fans have to come. I mean, that's why the prequels, let's be honest, lots of OT, like the OT fans like me, weren't big fans of prequels. But lots of new fans came in because of the prequels. So I'm not at all feeling bad with people like saying, these things are for kids. That's fine. They're the new fans coming in. What I didn't appreciate was the older fans seemed to be just being thrown out. That's what I didn't like. I like new fans coming in, but don't forget your roots.
Wait, you felt like the Kathleen Kennedy so you feel like the Kathleen Kennedy administration was forgetting the older fans. That's how it was? Or
essentially the roots of the matter. Like, it felt like you're kind of throwing us out a little too much. I mean, sure, people say, but, we got the new season of Clone Wars. Yes, but that already had been done. Literally, that script, lots of things, lots of recordings had been done. So you're not really throwing anything new. The closest thing they had to new would be, I guess, the Rebel series, which, I'll be honest, until they brought in Thrawn, I genuinely ignored it.
Okay.
I could tell again, they're trying to get the younger audience, but really the interest came when they started bringing in lots of the expanded universe things. And of course, there's another thing that got everyone upset was when the comment was made that the new trilogy was difficult because there was nothing for them to work on, which immediately everyone says, especially big fans of the expanded universe, became, what do you mean? There are hundreds of books out there, and there is a fan following to see what did fans genuinely like. Did you have to go for a Thrawn trilogy? No, of course not. However, you can see what worked and what did not. Like the Uzan Vaughn, yes, that's pretty much like some people really liked it, some people did not. You could have gone through so many things, but them just blatantly saying nothing was written, that's a straight out lie. And we felt as older fans, you're ignoring us. There is an old fandom, and we like certain things. If you want to go to the business method, like going to which way is good, I mean, investors were supposedly upset over the newer movies not being able to bring money. As you can say, the toy line, yes, it didn't bring in much money, and that's understandable. When it comes to the new toys, I mean, look, the First Order soldiers, the First Order things, I guess they're interesting, but you have to understand, the guys with the money kind of want clones. We want OT troopers. That's why when some of the Mimban toys came out, hey, lots of people bought that. When some of the clone stuff came out, yeah, more people bought that. Some of the biggest things with Battlefront 2 were showing off lots of the clones. None of it was new stuff. Even Battlefront 2 stacked on to the Return of the Jedi with the start of the story, and people felt a little off about, oh, hey, this is going to be an Imperial story, and that's cool, like the old TIE Fighter game. Then it ends up being twisted to a Rebel story, like, oh, okay, it's this now. Essentially, people felt like a little slighted by that, because I was actually really excited by the Battlefront 2 concept of, oh, wow, we're going to be Imperials again. That's interesting, because the last time we got that, again, was the TIE Fighter game, which, in fairness, is a fantastic game. I'm hoping I'll be able to stream that one. I'm hoping the game is still available, because apparently I found some of the old games in GOG, which I'll probably be streaming that leading up to the Squadrons game. But again, it's just that. Like, some of the old fans, we felt like we were forgotten or cast aside. And for the younger fans, look, it's great. They should have younger fans coming in. But let's be honest, if you're looking to kind of make back the money which you spent, I forget how many millions or billions to purchase Star Wars, you kind of want to make sure your investment is brought back quick. And that's with tapping the old fans, simply because they generally do have more money.
Yep.
I mean, when we buy these new toys for our kids, sure. But at the same time, most of them will just buy the older toys. That's generally how it works. If you show me a nice play arts type thing, which is a First Order trooper versus, let's say, an OG Stormtrooper, I am more likely to buy the Stormtrooper. Yeah. Why? Because I relate to that more. Am I saying the First Order one's not cool? No. I just have history with this one and not with this one. So obviously I would display the old school one I grew up with. And guess what? The play art things, which will probably cost $8,000, $20,000 or more, the little child's not going to buy that. And I'm not going to buy that for a child. I'll most likely buy the one that talks to me.
Like, if I'm a collector and I have a kid who wants that, I'm like, what are you going to do with this? Oh, I'm going to play it. And then when I imagine it being broken, I'm like,
let's get you the smaller toy. Yeah, the 6-incher. There you go. Play with this one.
The 3.5 Kenner dolls. There you go. Not this one. No, that's
I do love how they brought back lots of the Kenner toys. Yeah. But again, this just shows it's the older fans who kind of want this. That's why we kind of felt slighted by a number of things. Of course, again, Disney owns the property. They're allowed to do with what they want with it. But I think they're sort of realizing, as much as you want a new fan base to build up, you have to pay your bills. You have to pay your investors. You have to make this cash out. And guess what? Lots of us old fans, we love Star Wars. Yes, I really enjoy Star Wars. But showing me new things over and over again, that's not what's going to make me give you money. Give me things that plays to the heartstrings. If you're going to go Galaxy's Edge, show me Tatooine. Don't show me this new place called Batuu. I don't know what Batuu is, and I don't care for what Batuu is. Even just saying, as like the Imagineers and the people trying to make the story say, oh, we had to make Batuu because we wanted a place that could be for like the First Order or Rebels, or I guess they went for original. It could be Imperial and Rebels, something. Just do Tatooine. That was literally a outer rim planet, not controlled by the Imperials, not controlled by the Rebels, controlled by the Hutts.
Oh, what now? The Hutts?
The Hutts. Jabba the Hutt. And the Hutts. They control Tatooine. So if you want to have a place that you could have quote-unquote good guys or bad guys in the same place, Tatooine. No one known that. Sure, there was an Imperial detachment there, but that was pretty much Mos Eisley. That's why we had the MEPD, or the Mos Eisley Police Department, which was the Imperials. Everywhere else was Hutt territory. The Imperials did not have a solid hold in that land. Same with the Rebels. They didn't have a solid hold in that land either. So if you had it there, having Imperials go around with the Rebels in the other place makes perfect sense. No one would complain. But they tried to say, no, Batuu will make it better because it's like even further outer rim. And everyone's like, okay, but it looks like this place. Yes, it is, but different. You know that thing like same, but different, but still same, but different. And we're like,
wait,
why don't you just make it this instead?
You know, there's a same, but different, like 10 minutes walking distance from where I live. And it's a restaurant.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
It really says same, but different.
What does it serve? I'm so curious.
Apparently Indian cuisine. And it's on my it's on a delivery app called iFood. So I'm like saying, wait, is this for real? So like when I checked it out, it's open Monday to Friday. Wait, is it open Monday to Friday? But it's funny because it's like a 10-minute walk from here, like south from where I am. So it was funny, like, no, it can't be. Is it?
So have you eaten the food? I am so curious.
I haven't. But in iFood, it's called Restaurante Same. But you can see the logo, but different. So they have tuk-tuk roll.
I want you to try that. I just want you to try the Indian food, and I want to know, is it like Indian food? Is it like Indian food, or is it different?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. It's not Indian food. It's Thailand food. So it's Isan Thai sausage.
Same, but different.
Satay, pad Thai, banh mi. Oh, dude, Norm. I remember the pad Thai in oh my God, I forgot where we guys eat. Tuk
The
Thai?
tents?
Yeah, tents.
Oh yeah, Tuk Thai.
Swanky.
In the tents area near Swanky.
Yeah.
Wait, it wasn't tents. Like tents was what the other area was. Then we had the
in front of us. Yeah, Swanky's like the one in front of the Seren area. When Seren moved to that area. Rest in peace,
Wait,
Seren.
did Seren have two areas?
Yeah,
I always remember it being in the back.
Wasn't it before, like, somewhere in Pearl Plaza before it moved at the back? That's what I remember.
Was it? I remember something there, but I never remember being Seren. I just remember Seren being the back area.
But in
fairness, that's the only time I ever went to Seren was when it was there.
Yes, me too. But there were rumors that they were in Pearl Plaza, the same plaza that housed C3, the Korean gaming place. Oh my God, I do not miss playing there, or I do not miss doing online enlistment at effing C3. When I'm in the non-smoking area, I can still smell smoke. I go out to pay. I still smell smoke in my clothes, and I have to go back to the school just to pay up.
Hey, at least if you go to Smocket, you'll smell like one of them. Rest in peace, Smocket. You're long gone, I think.
Yeah, it's been long.
You're now a parking lot, I think.
Yeah, it's like 10 years gone. Hey, Norm.
Wow. That's long.
Yeah. So, Norm, how are things on your end?
Oh, my God, I'm old. Riveting news, Norm. Yeah, Norm is planning and scheming to take over things during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Well, when you're ready, Norm, we can have you back here. But, because if you heard the last few episodes, our friend Norm here is about to get married. So congrats. But I think someone has called him during our recording right now. So it's going to be a bit busy. So while we're at it, so we talked about Star Wars. We talked about rest in peace, Smocket and Tuk Thai. So yeah, same, but different. It's actually a Thailand cuisine thing. So I might be ordering it same, but differently in the next few hours after this recording, because it opens around 11:30 a.m. here. That's around 10:30 p.m. Manila time as of this recording. So
I really want to hear your review of that. Just how does it compare?
Well, it felt same. But in a way, it was different because it's in Brazil.
Oh my God! Please leave a review. Like we say, just get the line from the movie and just put that in. How was it? Same, but different. But still same. But different. It's you I'm sure you've tried proper Thai food, so you just go with that. Just somehow sneak that into the review.
Yeah. Oh my God, it has a market too. It sells a freaking Buddha statue for 185 reais. So that's 1,500 pesos.
Okay.
It's
last time I went to a Thai restaurant, they sold me durian chips, I think.
Yeah. It's weird. It's Thailand and Vietnamese food. I'm confused.
Is that why it's same but different? No, Thai and Vietnamese food is extremely different.
Yes. See, there's a Vietnamese roll, there's pad Thai, there's salad jams. What the hell?
For sure. Really?
And there's pho? And speaking, I don't see... Oh my God, there's banh mi. And there's a Korean dish, bibimbap.
I feel like it's just slowly becoming
white rice.
Asian restaurant.
Yes, because there's masaman curry. And
if it's just generic Asian restaurant, the name makes more sense. What's the food? It's Asian. What do you mean? Same. But different. I can take that. If you go to generic Asian place, we might have similar things.
No, I'm kind of pissed off. There's no Filipino food. But you know what they have for 42 reais? They have veggie, same.
But different.
But different. It's like
wait, what's the currency called in your area?
Reais, but you spell it as
Reais.
It's actually a letter R, but they use their R's as an 8. So Reais. So Reais. If you're there's actually Po here. There's Pho and Tomka and Tom Yum. No Tom Jones.
So as you're going through the menu, it is basically generic Asian food. What is this? Well, it's same.
But different.
I will accept that. Okay, sure. Should I be offended,
though? Miko, should I be offended because I'm in the West right now and there's no Filipino thing and they're appropriating Asian culture and calling it same,
you mean
same,
like that
different?
You mean like that Barcado wine bar?
Oh my God. Is there even Filipino
I can't believe that they took something awesome from our culture and tried to also share to the world how awesome it is. How dare they show the awesomeness of it?
It's like, how dare that reality TV show Survivor use local names as their tribe names where they're filming, right? I'm so outraged.
It's crazy.
God.
I mean,
why would you call
we want them to talk about it, but we want them to talk about it differently.
Yes, with more reverence, with more respect to this culture of the Asians. F you, I'm a Filipino, I don't give a damn.
Oh my gosh, I found that so crazy when I saw that pop in my feed. Like, wait, people are upset about this? I mean, sounds chill and pretty cool, okay?
It sounds like Phil and Karen on a Facebook, Twitter tirade, you know?
Maybe it's just going to look like, is this what happens in the pandemic? People are just have so much free time that I need to find something to just occupy me.
I think...
Like, this thing, I will be upset about this.
I think, yes, because... the pandemic has given a rise to a new subset of SJWs who are now new because they're just bored and stuck at home.
It's just pretty much reactionary, like, let's go through the online. Let's see this man's Twitter. Let's see this lady's Twitter. Oh, gotta cancel this one. Oh, gotta do something here. Oh, I am gonna go and change.org to do something here.
Oh my God.
Change.org. You know how many things that changed?
Nothing.
Not much, honestly.
Not much. And RDJ apparently did blackface. Oh my God. I don't know the context, but I must be outraged.
It's like he did something just to show the insanity of the setup. But no.
Oh my God. So yeah, should I be outraged with same but different? I don't think so.
No, man,
I might order tonight.
I'll be honest. If that place was here, I would probably straight up like, I'm gonna order 3 different dishes. And it's like, okay, they have a point. It is kind of same,
but different.
Yep.
I actually want to eat pad thai, but I'm scared they might have it spicy. But it's Brazil; they might have it sweet. So I'll try that.
Oh, Brazil's also sweet flavors like Manila.
Yeah, they like it sweet. I'm kind of getting fat because of all the sweets in this area.
Diabetes.
Whoa, welcome back, Norm. So what do you think of
all
same,
it takes is sugar.
What do you think about same but different in its menu?
What is same but different?
It's apparently a generic Asian restaurant that's 10 minutes away from Martin's place. It's pretty much selling everything in Asia, but, it's not one thing. It's generic Asian cuisine. Vietnamese, Thai, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Filipino. But, it's just kind of like the same stuff, but a little different.
But different. Very different.
So it's true to its name.
Yes.
Great. Then, it lives up to the promise. It is what it is, Martin. You just have to take it or leave it.
Because
I want to take that.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I had to drink some virgin coconut oil.
Right now? But you just had tea. What?
Yeah, after. Actually, it was supposed to be before, but
I mean, you have to understand, this is how Norm has to start every podcast. He has to take a sip of virgin juice.
Oh my God.
Just how coconut oil is just the most convenient source.
Also, why are you drinking virgin coconut oil?
Well, aren't they testing it out on the inmates in Cebu, where you are?
Okay, I'll be honest. I've only used coconut oil in a certain way, and when you're bringing in inmates, I'm matching in a method it's not supposed to be used in.
Have you not heard of that? There's a newspaper report where they wrote in they're testing the effects of virgin coconut oil against COVID on some Cebu inmates. And
I'll be honest, the last thing I saw... No, it should be pretty slippery. The last thing I saw about inmates on my feed was a bunch of inmates that were playing a Dota tournament.
Nope. It's not
I saw that.
But
too.
Honestly, testing inmates with just virgin coconut oil, that's a slippery slope right there. I mean, what next? Gasoline?
Gasoline, yes. Maybe. Gasoline.
Oh, but
that would be crazy.
Okay, I need to check into that because literally the last thing I saw was
you have a big enough stream.
Dota.
Google it. Cebu prison.
Oh, not this. Do I have a big enough stream? Currently in my setup, I have my second stream to the left, where I listen to chat, who is now available right now.
See. So look for it. Coconut oil, Cebu prison, and.
Oh, I better make sure safe search is on.
Put it on all, not on images, just so we're safe.
Okay. Huh. Wow. Okay. Really? This is a thing? Yeah. Wait. I'm seeing Ateneo de Manila. That is not at all Cebu. Share this. Wait. Why is Ateneo de Manila doing tests in Cebu? Don't you have your own prisoners up there?
Isn't there an Ateneo in Cebu?
Is it de Manila?
The Cebu?
I mean, I know there's an Ateneo here. I just didn't realize it's called de Manila.
So is
that what it's called here?
So maybe it's same, but different Ateneo.
I need to know now. Is Ateneo the one here known as Manila, even though it's in Cebu?
Ateneo de Manila of Cebu.
Huh. Okay. So it is Ateneo. No. It's Ateneo de Cebu, but also Ateneo de Manila.
So it is same, but different.
Yes.
Oh my God. What the hell?
Okay, yeah, I've never seen that testing. Again, the last thing I saw about the inmates was they were having a massive Dota tournament. Which in my head, this is like Battle Royale. The champions get to go free or something. That would make for really weird television. It's like Gladiators, but digital. Wait. There's a movie premise about that.
Wait, what?
Gamer.
Movie?
Yeah, Gamer. That thing with what was his name? Gerald Butler, where pretty much, he was a gamer. Was it a battle royale game basically where you had to survive 10 games or something and you'll be free? But the guy, Gerald Butler's character, is not controlled by himself. He's controlled by a kid who plays via VR.
Yeah. I remember that. And he's a prisoner, and he is controlled by another gamer who is. In VR. Yeah, I remember that. It's a teenager.
Can you imagine if that movie released today, not today, last year, with the Battle Royale craze? That might actually done pretty well. They could have just called it, Battle Royale. Well, no, they can't call that. That's already a movie. But yeah, that Gamer was such an interesting, strange concept that really when I saw the Dota thing, is it like this? Do you play for your freedom? Because honestly, I don't know what you do if you win this game. You're still in prison. That would just be... I need to research more because I just saw it pop up that's pretty cool because you have to know that here, our prisons are known for a lot of things. Most commonly, which is dancing. I'm not really sure why dancing became a thing. But yes, we are known for dancing prisoners.
Michael Jackson dancing prisoners.
Who now have coconut oil.
They need some slip and slide.
But yeah, that's an interesting thing. So coconut oil stops the Rona?
I guess so. Is that our essential oils, those anti-vaxxers say?
All right. So they're testing it on Cebu inmates, and so far it's going great so far. Amazing drug. But the sample size is tiny so far. It's 20 inmates or something. So take it with a grain of salt, if you will. It's really not scientific. It really needs a bigger test sample. But if it works, it works. So now we're drinking it. They're also testing a lot of alternative medicines like turmeric tea.
Huh. Well, I mean, in fairness, I think right now everyone's trying anything and everything to just try to beat the Rona.
Yeah.
And also, I think at this point, I know 2 people who have gotten Rona who have completely different reactions to it. One guy, literally sick for 3 days, and it was nothing. Other guy, wow, he was down for 3 to 4 weeks.
Dang.
So I'm just so it's either going to utterly destroy you or be a nuisance.
Yeah.
What a strange setup. And I'll be honest, both of them were about the same physical fitness. Both were athletes. Both were pretty much had good, healthy diets. So I'm like, so why did one kick your ass and the other one's like, neat.
Gave him the
what's one thing though that both of them said is apparently that's one thing that people don't tell about if you get it is you just get really, really thirsty.
Oh.
Like insanely thirsty. And I don't mean for the ladies. Mainly for HCO. Seriously, drink a lot of water.
Okay.
And also, even if you don't have Rona, just make sure to drink lots of water. That is great for you. And that's why everyone's dead now in this chat, because they did not drink their H2O. The water boy knew how to fix things.
Adam Sandler was right.
Film.
Adam Sandler was right all along.
Gator, water sauce, give it. No, water's good. Oh my God, I gotta watch that again. That was a weird film. But that's Adam Sandler.
You can do it!
All night long. Oh
man,
my God,
Adam
Sandler.
So yeah, I was gonna talk about something, but man, it's gonna be depressing. So never mind.
We're talking about Adam Sandler, so it can't be that bad.
Well, Adam Sandler did force two people to quit on Survivor, or was that the Jack Black movie?
What?
There was this challenge, these guys, this group of Survivor
Adam Sandler wasn't Survivor?
No. They were forced to watch an Adam Sandler movie, the twins movie of Adam Sandler, for those who won a challenge.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember when Adam Sandler played as a set of twins, one guy, one gal? So
actually, I'll be honest, I don't even remember this. I am actually now going to pull that up on browser. I am now very curious. I need to know.
Yeah. There was this one season of Survivor. I think it was in South Pacific. The group, and this was
Jack and Jill.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Jack and Jill. I'm sorry, Jack and Jill.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because you're saying twins. The only one I know is with DeVito and Schwarzenegger.
Oh, no, that's something else.
Also, that was also a really fun film. You guys should check that out. Oldies, but hey, awesome. Jack and Jill. Yes. I don't think this would make me leave the chance of winning $1 million, but
apparently it was either that one or something else. Because I don't know if it was that movie or it was the Jack Black movie of him being that guy who got stranded in an island full of small people.
Wait, what? That's another film?
It's a Jack Black movie.
I need to know this.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack Black. I like how you call Jack Black Island. Wait, Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah, so that was the other prize before a season prior. And I don't know which Survivor it was, so I hope my Survivor friends won't be pissed off at this because I forgot. Okay, fine. Maybe it was the Jack Black movie. It was a prize in Nicaragua. The group, Jeff Bro was so the winning group will be hanging out tonight and watching a movie called Jack Black in Gulliver's Travels. And half, or at least two of those members who watched that the next day or two quit. Not because of the movie, but maybe because of the weather and them just not taking it anymore. But we have to thank Gulliver's Travels for that.
Okay, it was a reward. Okay, yeah. I'm actually bringing it up. It is
reward.
Okay, this which Survivor was this one? I have Nicaragua? The wiki opened. It just tells me day 28. Let me see here. Nicaragua. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one. That's the season where two people left. After
it was a reward for the challenge for them to have an advanced screening of Gulliver's Travel.
And then they quit. That's just sad, right?
Okay.
So you saw who quit, at least two, right? Two contestants.
Yeah, I see two people here that quit. I'm trying to figure out, is it because of the film?
No.
That has to be the urban legend part, that this film was so bad. He's like, no, I'm out. I see, if you think about it, more so I'd want to be stranded if the movie is that bad. No. The world out there has nothing for us. This is our land now.
So it's so messed up. It's one of the inside jokes in Survivor fandom. Thanks to this movie, people quit Survivor. Oh, man.
Okay, yeah, it does say here, two people quit. It does not exactly say the reasoning for it, but
Is it Jack Black?
I didn't even know you could straight up quit the game. I felt like You were in it until they voted you out or fell on fire.
You could actually, but wow, same episode, right?
Yep. Okay. That was an interesting factoid I don't know what to do with, but now I know that apparently you can watch a movie bad enough to make you quit. And but think about it. I'm a Star Wars fan, and I have seen the holiday special. I saw it once, told myself I wouldn't do it again. Then we just figured, let's watch it again. Maybe it's not that bad. We were wrong. We were very, very wrong.
Was it worse the second time around?
Well, the worst part was I watched it now as an adult. Like, the first time I saw it when I was in my teens. And it just seemed like, this is really weird and boring. Now, coming in as an adult, I tried to make sense of it. That was the worst decision of my life. Trying to make sense of the holiday special. I don't know what you're required to take, drink, or do to enjoy the film. However, I am 100% sure that is not all legal anywhere in the world now. Because that film was a very, very questionable decision.
You know how bad it was? It was so bad a website called WrestleCrap.com had to write about it. A site that talks about the crappiest stuff in pro wrestling, and they had to write about that.
Heck, it was pretty much I think that's the first and only film so far that was essentially removed from the Star Wars canon.
And thankfully so.
But again, someone had to edit this. Some people were filming it. People were starring in it. It went through editors. It went through test audiences. And somehow, someone thought, yeah, people will pay money for this. I'm sure it's straight to TV, straight to video probably. But someone's gonna pay. I don't know who.
Oh, man. Someone did pay.
I feel like someone was fired the next day when they realized, why did we do this?
They could have sent that to Survivor so they could watch it for Christmas while they're stranded in an island. Maybe all of them would have quit.
Why do you do this to us? What have we done to you?
We just
Where's the Geneva Convention to protect us? There is no Geneva Convention on this island.
We wanted $1 million, not a Star Wars film like this.
Oh, but God, there were some high points to it. Some, which is, I think, the only real high point I enjoy about the holiday special was when they had the scene in the film where the young Wookiee was actually watching TV, watching the Boba Fett show, apparently. Watching a Star Wars cartoon, if I remember correctly, and that was the very first time we got to see Boba Fett, who apparently had a dinosaur.
What? A dinosaur?
Look, it was the before times. Things were different. And his weapon was a tuning fork that fired lasers.
The hell?
He was awesome.
Oh, wow. Very, 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 very...
I am not kidding. Literally, if you go Boba Fett Holiday Special, you will see him sitting on a dinosaur with a weapon that looks like a gigantic tuning fork.
Hey.
There is no lies there. None whatsoever. And he was awesome.
Oh, man. Speaking of awesome things that's going to happen in the next few days, I don't know when this is going to be released. But if ever it has been released by after Friday, our site is going to be having some new content. If you have checked the test content on August 1 here, you'd know by now we'll be releasing exesanonymous.com. It is a short story project that our friend, Dr. Joao Antonio, has done on his site. And a few months back, or a couple of months ago, apparently some of his younger students are batches way below us have done an audio version. So we'll be releasing it at least on a weekly basis at channel14.com. So I think Joao's going to take care of that along with the voice talents that have recorded their stuff. So I'm very looking forward to this because I think outside this episode, this might be my last episode after the Third World Gaming app that will drop on August 8th. Because really, life's going to be quite hectic for me and work for the next few weeks or months. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Glad you guys are here with me.
Oh,
tonight.
look at this guy flexing. He has work.
Yes. My work involves...
Not all of us work in the hotel industry.
Yes. Yes.
True,
Just kidding. But yeah, it's going to be hectic. So I really hope I still have time on a Sunday, at least in the next few weeks. Because next week I don't think I can join because of work. Because apparently,
why are you working on a Sunday?
Because this is the only day that our Filipino community is free. So that's where we'll be holding.
Every other day, we're trapped in prisons being tested with coconut oil.
Yep. It's like same, but different.
But seriously, though, why Sunday? Like, what work is required?
No, I have no idea. Because on Sunday, this is their only common free time. Because apparently Saturday, there's still
because that's when everyone's not at work.
Community building.
Yeah, community building. So we have our community events on a Sunday here in this country.
I feel like you're not supposed to social gather, just saying.
No, it's not going to be a social gathering. It's going to be
just a barbecue.
No, it's going to be on Zoom, like what we're doing right now. And guess who's hosting?
Is it you because you have money?
Yes.
I am required, for I have the keys to the Zoom. No 40-minute binge fest for us.
Yep.
Now we can get plastered all day long.
And this will also be live on the Facebook.
Yes.
So it's going to be a 20-second delay on Facebook. But you know what? It will feel the same.
What kind of latency is that?
No, it's actually the Zoom thing. If you check the Zoom website, they'll say there will be a 20-second delay when you broadcast it on Facebook or YouTube.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I get annoyed with the latency from like some streaming services, like the one I'm on, where you get delayed, like I think it's like a 5 to 8 second delay sometimes, or sometimes 10. But 20 seconds?
Yeah, and they actually put it on their site. There will be a 20-second delay from your live Zoom to the one that is broadcasting it either on your Facebook or your YouTube or on all your other streaming sites. Because right now we can have this live on Facebook, live on Workplace by Facebook, live on YouTube.
See, that's just, 20 seconds is just game-breaking lag.
I'll be honest, you could probably just get OBS software, restream that thing on Restream, and you'll get less latency.
Actually, yeah. But
you could literally stream it from OBS into Facebook via OBS and probably get less latency.
I don't know if my 8 gigabytes of RAM will help me on that.
Oh God, RAM. Sorry, it's like a really weird side thing. I am amused how 8 gigs of RAM to like sometimes 16 is ridiculously expensive. I can get 32 gigs of RAM far cheaper now than I can get 8 or 16.
I know, right?
Because of the mad demands for, oh no, my children need this for school. Give me the 8 gigs. Well, ma'am, if you get this, no, the school says this. Okay, sure.
Even in institutions like the government, they say at least 8 gigs. Okay, we'll just buy 8 gigs. But don't you think the 16
and supply and demand
is cheaper? Nope. I don't need it that fast. But this is more expensive.
It's not even that thing there. Like something I have to explain to you because I realize people think adding RAM is like adding horsepower to your computer. No. A good way to understand RAM is imagine RAM as your working space. If you add more RAM, you're adding more space to do work. However, if you add so much room, work doesn't go faster. You just still are going to use the most space you need. Because that RAM will not activate. So you will not be using that. I currently have 32 gigs of RAM. I have barely hit 14 gigs of requirement to use something. But you get lots of space. So adding more and more RAM, it does hit a limit to you're not going to end up using this.
So it's not going to be faster.
No. It will just go to the maximum speed. Essentially, it's like if you have a really good download speed. Let's say you have a 1 gig connection, but you're going to a website that only has 100 Mbps upload. Guess what? You're not getting 1 gig. You're just getting 100. With RAM, sure, if you get this much RAM, you can now max out your system. It will not go faster than that.
Ooh, okay.
So what's bottlenecking you at that point is not your RAM. It's just whatever software you have. Like, that's the best it can do.
Damn, that's yikes.
But the good thing is, if you just buy the currently 32 gigs of RAM, you're pretty much settled. Pretty much I found 32 gigs RAM, 3,600 frequency for $150. And if I get that with additional shipping, I am essentially just paying a little under $180 for 32 gigs of RAM.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I currently have 32 in my system. Like, I could do this to just give myself 64. I'm just wondering, but why?
We must push the limits. So yeah, speaking of limits, since we only have a normal account, the cheapest account that is for paid, I have no idea how to manage 100 people in a Zoom conference, but here's to trying next week. Wish me luck, guys.
Make sure you just mute people as they enter.
Oh yeah, you can do
mute everyone and don't give them like options to unmute themselves. Like you have to be the one to unmute them.
Oh God, I don't think Martin wants to micromanage 100 people.
Yep.
Also, yeah, get co-hosts. You can make co-hosts in Zoom. You can assign underlings to manage people. Like, right,
yes.
you'll be the one who just lets people in because people come out and leave and come in, and you're the one who's in charge of muting and unmuting. And
also, that's 100-person limit for like Zoom.
For the one we bought, yes.
I'm just trying to imagine like, what do you do beyond 100? Because in streaming services, these people who view you don't have their camera on. So how does that even work? You just go to gallery view and it's just like all these tiny 1x1 squares?
Yes. Or we can for example, I have a video. I can just do a hide non-video participants. Kind of like this.
Huh.
See? Interesting, right?
Yes. Actually, so I'm actually curious. If you actually can get a lot of people in the gallery, can you imagine if you just make if you're able to coordinate enough people to make a mistake?
Oh yes,
that'd be amusing as heck.
Might be sent back to the Philippines as fast as they can. Not a good way to come back to the Philippines, but yeah. But
okay, so Sunday is essentially community day for you.
Yep, and it's going to be the big day. So wish me luck, gents. And that's it, guys. Before we go, remember, there's a new show, Access Anonymous, intel14.com. Is it going to be the same? I don't know. Maybe it will be, but maybe it's different.